And we're packing up again. Packing, unpacking. You pack the trailer, you unpack your house. So like discombobulated that I couldn't handle it anymore. I don't know. I'm so confused.
You're not alone, Ashley. Let me explain. Our boat, our home, Nahoa, is still in Thailand. She's been there a very long time. So long, you can actually see her on satellite imagery. Sitting at the back of a dusty parking lot. A vessel that used to carry us across oceans is now more like a derelict, abandoned boat. With Thailand borders still closed, we wait on the west coast of Canada, trying to make content. What's going on?
Oh, you know, today we're loading up the little boat. Getting ready to go. Tomorrow we're gonna head out.
The past month, we spent living out of our trailer. Now we're back on this loner boat. We're in limbo, like much of the world, pretending everything is okay in front of the camera, while anxiety and worry bubbles below.
The boat's getting smaller by the minute.
If you're new here, we were loaned this 22-foot British pocket cruiser for the summer in exchange to fix her up and sell her.
Never a good thing. A lot of boats going by. We're not moving. Ben's a little disappointed because the engine's overheating.
It's not overheating. It's just I smelled this rubber smell. It's the belt burning.
That's pretty bad.
Over the next few weeks, we're going to sail north up the west coast of Canada. There's some pretty incredible spots to see. And we're excited at the prospect of challenging ourselves to live in as small a space as possible.
Yeah. What's in your box?
Oh my god.
Wow.
We don't have any hot water on the boat, so we're gonna boil a kettle or two and make a little bath here in the cockpit.
I'm worried that it could be a couple more.
It's probably not going to be all smooth sailing, especially with a baby on board, but we're committed to sharing it all.
Do you know how many kettles it would take to have like an adult-sized bath? It's outrageous.
Well, after the baby goes, Dad gets a bath. I can fit my feet in there, and then the rest is a washcloth kind of move. I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
Oh, it's a marlin.
It's a marlin.
It's a marlin.
Holy smokes, it's so crazy. Oh.
Fill the freezer. 35 countries later and over 30,000 nautical miles, we temporarily left the boat halfway around the world to have a baby in Canada, but got stuck due to COVID.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Subscribe to follow us as we figure out a way to financially stay afloat until we can get back to our boat to finish this lap. Just seems like we've been shaking down this boat for quite a while.
It's so normal to do this though. Like, we'll go back to Nahoa and we'll be shaking it down too. Like, it doesn't matter what boat it is. If you haven't used it in a long time, or if it hasn't been used, or if it's new to you, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have some shakedown issues, and it's no big deal. You just gotta do it.
I spent the morning ripping the diesel engine apart because there's a little impeller that helps cool the engine. It's got little wings on it, and one of the wings had fallen off and had disappeared. So it was somewhere in the cooling system. Anyways, I ripped it apart this morning, found it. That's done. And Ashley wants me to fix this. Zap straps. Can I use zap straps?
Zap straps. Every man's like solution to just pretty much everything.
And duct tape. Duct tape is pretty useful too. It's incredible. Oh, this is called a winch that pulls in our lines, and this one is so seized I can't even get it off. It's like everything on a boat. If you don't use it, it gets screwed. And if you do use it, it gets screwed too. Oh, that sounds sweet, eh? These winches are actually really easy to put back together. It's just sometimes you have to engage the cogs in the head, and it wasn't happening today, so.
we're just chilling. A lot of boats going by. We're not moving. Will is happy now she's fed. Ben's a little disappointed because the engine's overheating. And we're not sure why. Maybe a loose belt? Maybe the water pump's not working great? We're just not sure. What do you think, Ben?
It's not overheating. It's just I smelled this rubber smell. It's the belt burning.
That's pretty bad.
So I took it off again because I was wondering if the water pump, the fresh water pump, is seizing, but it's not. It's turning fine. So I think the belt has just slipped because the tension has decreased. So I'm putting another lock nut. No, what do they call it? The compression washer? I don't know. What do they call it? I'm just not one of those dudes that knows everything. But I put another one of those washers that has like a split in it that's like helps nuts from not coming off, whatever, on there to kind of like permanently fix this. It's all good.
We hope. We're on like day one of how many?
We're like just heading out of civilization. So.
If it doesn't work, we're effed.
Yeah, we need a lot of engine power. Because where we're going, there's a lot of rapids, like a lot of current, so. 11 knots.
It's actually dangerous here.
We need our engine.
I'm not entirely sure why we need sailboats in this part of the world.
I think officially fixed once and for all. Officially.
Second officially?
Second officially, but very officially fixed. And if not, I'm not an expert. That's my disclaimer for everything. I was never trained in this shit, so how am I supposed to know?
You took a course. Your dad thinks he's fixed the engine.
We find ourselves sandwiched between the west coast of Canada and a large island called Vancouver Island. The plan is to venture as deep as possible into the Canadian wilderness. We're not sure how far we'll get. We're not sure how far this boat will take us. The only thing we know is there lies adventure ahead.
6.9 knots! Oh my god, we're like rounding up. Whoa! Can you believe we did 6.9 knots? And the boat's on quite a lean right now. So I'm sitting on the high side to level us out, and Will is sitting on the low side because she's the lightest. We had a toy explosion.
It's like sailing a big dinghy, or you could say it's like sailing a Ferrari. Like every little gust you feel, it's very responsive.
She wants to grab the camera. Ah, that's funny. Will and I are chilling inside. We're supervising the bumbo seating. We played on the bed. We stood on the stair. We played with the book. We barfed on the book. Now we're sitting in the bumbo, throwing things off the tray. Favorite pastime, clearing off the tray. Another couple hours to go. It's long. It seems like long days. You okay?
It's not that late. It's just upper sunset, and it's nice out here. So all's good in the hood. Ashley's just putting Will out of sleep. We're kind of hitting this weather window, which says that after midnight is supposed to crank to 15 knots northwest, and we're going northwest, which means it'd be like 20 knots on the nose because you have to factor in your boat speed as well. The plan is to get in before midnight, just at midnight. So hopefully the forecast is correct, because we're out here and the only place to go is like down there, which is Vancouver, opposite direction where we want to go. And, hopefully we'll be swilling beers, drinking wine, realistically just going to bed at midnight. Willa, I'm recording. First time we've wedged ourselves in this front cabin.
We're in the V-berth, all three of us.
Can you see that? Oh yeah,
that's the mess. Don't
that's
show
the mess. In other news, Thailand is not opening now. Yeah. Malaysia just closed its borders till 2021, which means that we'll probably also not be able to return to Thailand. All right, stay tuned. More coming. Lots more coming.